President of the CEO of Sunward. Oh, they're here. For Sunward Equipment Group, Mr. Cai Qian. Overseas Sales Manager of Zhejiang Dingli, Mr. Han Huajun. He's coming very shortly. Oh, there he is. He's saying hi from behind. Hi! Okay, and of course our media friends from around the world. We have Xinhua Net, thank you for coming. Of course we have the Construction Equipment, World Highways Global, Russian Mining and Construction Digest, Forum Chantier, Southeast Asian Construction, and also our media friends from Los Angeles. Thank you all for coming. Okay, so I understand that everyone is, like especially Mr. Severo, is very busy, but I'm going to just go very quickly and let everyone know that for the 40 years of development, we had a video on this, but that's 5 minutes. So I'm going to summarize it in 30 seconds. China's construction machinery has become one of the world's most complete categories and specification of construction machinery products. At the same time, a number of world-renowned and powerful Chinese construction machinery manufacturing enterprises have emerged, setting many world records for construction machinery. In 2019, 9 Chinese construction machinery companies ranked among the top 50 global construction machinery manufacturers. So let's give us a big round of applause, please. We hope that through this exhibition, the CONEXPO, thank you, more international professional buyers, users, and media can see the products and performance of the Chinese construction machinery and understand the technology of us and recognize the brands of these outstanding enterprises. Now, I understand that Mr. Severo needs to go, so we are gonna go to Mr. Severo first. Before I read the letter from the People's Republic of China of the Consul General in San Francisco. So, ladies and gentlemen, please join me and welcome Mr. Albert Severo, the Senior Vice President of the Associate of Equipment Manufacturer. Thank you, round of applause.
I'll make this short if you all have business to do, but I seriously want to thank you for making the trip, for fighting through all the issues that you probably had to get here. You are most welcome at CONEXPO ConAg and many of the exhibitors that are here. Thank you very much. And since this is a short note, I thought I would wear my video on my chest or stomach. So I would also welcome you to come over to the Tech Experience. That's part of what this is. By the way, if you don't recognize it, this very flexible screen was made in China by Rioli. So anyway, I want to say thank you. Thank you very much. Attendance would have been a record, may still be a record, but as you know, we have a slight drop in badge pickup. But frankly, if you go around to a lot of the halls, they're full. It'll take a little while to come out to the blue lot as they start to fill out. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful show and sell something, right? And talk to the customers. I hope they are all welcoming as we are to you, and that they're not afraid to come into your booth. But thank you very much for making the trip. Thank you very much for exhibiting. And thank you for your long support of CONEXPO ConAg and the International Fluid Power Show. Thank you very much. Enjoy the show. We got 4 more days. Take care. Take care.
Thank you, Albert. 非常的荣幸，我们的山河集团的CEO 和清华先生也来了。您好，跟大家打个招呼谢谢。本来呢 it wasn't easy to have to come here from China at this time, as you all know, but he made the trip, so thank you so much. Okay, and now I know you have to go, so I'm gonna let Stacy go first, and then we're gonna go to the letter. I'd like to welcome a representative from each of the participating enterprises to speak and introduce the characteristics and highlights of this exhibition. Due to the fact that Liu Gong has to leave first, so we will ask everyone to please put your hands together and welcome the Director of Branding and Communication of Liu Gong Machinery, Ms. Stacy Adams.
So thank you very much for letting me go first. I know it's not exactly protocol, but I do have to run for our press conference. But I am very honored today to be representing Liu Gong and honored to be here on behalf of our Chinese colleagues who unfortunately could not make it. And I know that Chairman Zhang always very much looks forward to this event, but I'm glad to be here for him. So as most of you know, Liu Gong was founded in 1958 in Liuzhou. And it started as a wheel loader manufacturer, but we now have 19 product lines that meet a broad range of industry and application needs. Moreover, we've evolved into a provider of solutions that not only cover every aspect of the machine's life cycle, but also the comprehensive solutions for specific industries and applications, such as customized demolition excavators, forestry equipment, and a full fleet of machines for rental. And with our recent acquisition of Hertz China, we'll be expanding even further into rental. So in 2002, the company aspired to build and internationalize Liu Gong, and this aspiration is still a pillar of our strategy today. Liu Gong equipment is hard at work at every corner of the world, and these tough machines are supported by over 300 dealers in more than 100 countries, with 13 overseas subsidiaries and 12 parts distribution centers. One of the most extensive networks among Chinese CE manufacturers, and our 13th subsidiary just opened in Indonesia in January, marking new progress in localizing support for our customers. As we continue to focus on localization and internationalization, we know that we have to localize to be successful. And as we move forward, we've got 4 international manufacturing facilities and 5 world-class R&D centers around the world now. And we just established in 2019 our Liu Gong Direct, our first retail outside of China. And I'm proud to say that here in the U.S., Liu Gong continues to be dedicated to the market. And here at CONEXPO, we're highlighting our new F-Series excavators, showing a full line of minis for the rental market, our new Stage 5 wheel loaders, and most recently aerial work platforms, which we showed at ARA a couple weeks ago. And we're also excited to launch our new Dress-to Dozer, which is a TD16, and it's the unparalleled visibility, and we've also really got some great remarks on that this morning, so as a new benchmark for dozers. So we're asking customers to come put us to the test and to come see what it's about. And as a pioneer of internationalization of the Chinese construction machinery market, sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I am, we are, our equipment and Chinese equipment is working all over the world, and we're proud of that. And we believe that the influence of the Chinese manufacturers will only continue to grow on the world stage, and we're very proud to be a leader among our peers on that. So again, thank you for inviting us and having us today. And I am going to run. I'm sorry I can't stay for the rest of you guys and hear what you guys have to say. But thank you again for having us, and we're honored to be here. So
thank you, Stacey. Okay, don't leave yet, because there are over 2,800 booths today, and Albert has to go through every one of them. So I want you to come here and do a group picture with all of our representatives from, from this exhibition, from this press conference.
China Corporation President and Chairman is over here, Mr. He, Professor He, and is with us, and also our Europe CEO Arnold, and he's with us as well. I'm going to actually introduce him and invite him for a couple minutes talk as well. So let Arnold say hello to everybody.
Hello everybody, my name is Arnaud Berthier. I am French, like you can see with my accent. I'm very proud to join Sunward last week. It was last week my first week in Sunward, and I was really impressed by the quality of the products in Sunward. And I have 18 years experience in the business with a Japanese company, and I'm very happy to work with Sunward in Europe. We have a great challenge in front of us. We want to develop the sales of mainly in Europe. We want to sell compact excavators, so until 21 tons. So we have a great challenge in front of us. I'm very happy to have joined Sunward in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Arnold. So Sunward has been in U.S. actually for 7 years, but it's not been doing not that great until last year. We actually re-established our headquarters in Dallas, Texas. So I'm actually like to invite you guys to all come to Dallas when you have time. Not only we actually establish our great parts and support centers, so we can allow our localized support in U.S., which is very important, right? Parts and services. This is a critical thing. Everybody is looking for that. So we realize that and how important it is, so we put that in Dallas. So we are actually wanted to be able to deliver the parts and the services, and especially the parts in 24 hours. That's what we like to do. And our booth is back over here. This show we brought actually 15 our products, including the drills and excavators from the mini line and to the big machines. It's very, very great. And tomorrow at 4 o'clock, I'd like to invite you guys as well. We have a Sunward premiere, we call it. So we're going to actually unveil and introduce a couple new products. And also we're going to try to introduce our service. Before that, we're going to do a couple demos, and also we're going to provide the cocktails and also some drinks. And I understand we need all bring a sanitizer to get your hands. So we try to wrap the food so you don't have to touch it. But it's all very great. But I really want you to come here at 4 o'clock to our show to not only meet our great Sunward USA team, but also you can understand what kind of the infrastructure we're going to establish in the U.S. And our goal is that we're going to actually join CCMA to be the great leader in North America. But we're very behind you guys, but not very so long. Watch us. We're going to come up to you guys. And, XCMG, our great friend, and also Zhong Lian is getting started. So, to me, as a USA and a Sunward president, we're going to catch up. We're going to be great. And please come to look at our product, evaluate our product, and we're going to be your great partner because we're actually develop our dealers, not in Texas. And we're right now actually had 10 dealers actually in Texas already. So next year, they're going to be and this year and next year, going to be very great dealers for us in Texas market. Then we're going to slowly and very solidly to push to California and the other eastern regions from the Michigan, Colorado, and the east coast of North Carolina. So all these plans, we're actually working on that and in the United States. So like I said, we have a great future. And last year, 7 years, and we're actually kind of learned the marketing in North America. Now we really understand it. We have localized the team. It is going to be very great. And this challenge, this virus thing, put a lot of pressure on all of us as a Chinese company. As everybody said, the challenging time also means the opportunity time. So look at us in 2020. And the virus is not going to beat us. And all the Chinese company going to be even more stronger. Let's all work together as a great Chinese company and a Chinese product and have a great show in 2020. Thank you very much.
That's right. Thank you, Mr. Chai. I'm going to start charging you money for, promoting your own business right here in this platform. But that's okay. You just buy me the ticket to Dallas, okay?
I will, definitely.
But thank you. I want you to stay put. And I also like to ask, first of all, I'd like to ask the Overseas Sales Manager of Zhejiang Dingli Machinery Company Limited, Mr. Han Huajun, to the stage and to say hi. And Dingli is actually just there. And while he's not really speaking because he has a customer waiting for him, but I'd like to ask all of our speakers